welcome to episode 3. Holy shit. So this week is inspection week at the apartment, so we're doing great. I am going to be doing a lot of editing because I just finished my first reading every series I'm in the middle of vlog, and I have not started editing that yet, so that's gonna be fun. I'm not looking forward to that. In the last vlog, you saw me rolling for Becca's Bookopolis-on, my first roll, and we did roll in Percy Jackson and the Wrath of the Triple Goddess, which I'm about to start after I finish editing the vlog for tomorrow. I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited. I'm also probably going to like devour it because it's Percy motherfucking Jackson. Uncle Rick has only steered me wrong once, and that was Daughter of the Deep. So I'm looking forward to this. You're looking forward to this. The cats are looking forward to this. So yeah, it's gonna be a good week. I'm determined to make it a good week. I don't know what else I'm gonna do this week besides just chill. I will update you guys later. So I just finished the book that I'm reading for my next series vlog, and since I don't have the rest of the books for that, I need something else to read. So for my weekly reading vlog, I'm going to roll a second time already. You'll probably also get another roll just because I'm really close to finishing Percy Jackson. But I will update on that later. So I have my dice. We are currently on the present. Let's go. 12. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Feed scroll. Okay. This is gonna be, I'm just gonna scroll on Goodreads, I think. Okay, nothing's popping up on Goodreads, so honestly, I'm just gonna re-roll that. Also, this is just not gonna work for me. But okay, 5 and a 5. I keep rolling doubles today. Okay, so that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dice roll roulette. I don't remember what that was. Sorry you can't see anything. Someone decided he wants to lay on the board and try. Why are you trying to eat Luffy? So 2 6-sided dice. Each dot represents 50 pages. Pick a book. That is okay. Okay, cool. So we have a 6. We have a 5 and a 1. So between 275 and 324 pages. There's 2 really good options here. Please ignore the hair. It's been a lazy day. Okay, so our options are City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab, and then we also have Mongrels by Stephen Graham Jones. So because I did feed scroll and then couldn't find anything, I think the best option is to use these to make a poll on a Discord group that I'm in and have people choose for me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's posted, and I'm going to update you on Wrath of the Triple Goddess. So I have feelings about this. First off, I'm halfway through it. It's coming off as AO3 fic that's been published, and I don't know how I feel about that. I think for me, this is feeling that way because it doesn't feel edited. Like, there's been like little slip-ups that should have been caught in editing. Like, at one part in the beginning, Percy is like talking about how he is meeting up with Annabeth and her friends, and somehow the friend goes from Dave to Paul in like a paragraph, and I'm like, what? And it's happened a couple times at this point. So I'm wondering if we've gotten to the point where Uncle Rick just does not require an editor because like he's too busy, or because like he's making them so much money that they just don't give a shit and they'll publish whatever he comes out with, which could very well be the case. I mean, I bought it without even fucking knowing the synopsis because it's Uncle Rick and it's Percy Jackson, and I feel like that's what a lot of people are going to do because we have faith in this author and we have faith in these stories. I am still liking it, do not get me wrong. Like, Percy was my OG book boyfriend. He is still my OG book boyfriend. I love him. I would die for him. I'm also finding it really, it feels like Heroes of Olympus, while also having the Camp Half-Blood, nostalgic Percy Jackson and the Olympians vibes and comedy. So I'm really liking how it's meshing the two worlds and showing how mature Percy has grown. There was this moment, and it was so good, and I started screaming when it happened. So I'm not gonna like fully spoil that, but just know there's a moment that will get you and you will be screaming if you're one of those girlies. But yeah, it's been a good reading day. Besides this, I did read By Night Volume 1. Apparently I've read it before, but I didn't remember any of it, so that series will probably be something I continue on with because there's only 2 more volumes. I have not filmed anything in a couple of days. Why? I've been slumping so hard that it's genuinely making me just not want to do anything. I want to read, but like nothing's hitting. And like, I don't want to be in my head, but nothing's bringing me out of it. So it's been difficult, to say the least. I have done a few things since I haven't been recording. The first was I did do a roll without you guys, and that was I landed on Seance, and that prompt is a random number generator, and the first time I got V. I searched through my shelves and I didn't have anything with a V, so I re-rolled and I got the letter K, so I started reading Kissing the Witch. It's just due back soon. It's a bunch of fairy tales that are like interconnected. I'm kind of enjoying it so far. It's been like a really quick read. Like, I've only been reading it for like 20 minutes and I'm 4 chapters in, which was like 40-ish pages. I also managed to finish Percy Jackson and the Wrath of the Triple Goddess. I have feelings about this book and they're not what I wanted them to be. First off, it's not my favorite Percy Jackson book, which I'm genuinely devastated by because it feels like it should be, because it's set during Halloween. It's set during Halloween, which is my favorite season and like holiday. It's about Hecate. That's my girl. And it's Percy and Annabeth and Grover, and so like it should genuinely be so far up my alley that it does nothing but get a 5. It did get a 5, it's just 2 inches away from being a 4.75, you know? Like, it's a loose 5. There were just little things, like I wasn't, like, okay, I don't even know how to explain it, because I did really like it and I really enjoyed my time with it, and I think it was just the slump. I think that's what was like throwing me off and making me want to like give it something lower than a 5. There were a few things, like just little editing things, and it's like Uncle Rick you still need an editor. Like, I know you're a big shot now. I know that you know we'll buy this, but you need an editor. Like, there's no reason for you to be switching up character names, switching up word order. Like, also it kind of read like an AO3 fic, and I know I mentioned that in a previous clip, but finishing it, it just felt like a percy AO3 fic, which isn't a bad thing, but it's not what I wanted from Uncle Rick, especially when I'm paying full price. Today was a better day than yesterday. Yesterday, I fully forgot my laptop and my breakfast at home when I went to work, and I literally thought I was gonna die. Cause like, I was supposed to edit at work yesterday, and I didn't get to do that. And so I did a rush edit this morning. I don't think it's a rush edit. Like, I'm actually kind of proud of that video. And like, I finished it at work today because I only had like one clip left to edit when I put it down this morning. So I'm proud of that. That's out now. Oh, I also have an Angel Mage update because I am still reading that. I'm like nearly done. Like, I have about an hour left in it. It turned queer, which should make me like it more, but it's not working for me for some reason. I'm gonna finish the book because I'm really close to finishing it. And then once I do that, I'm going to switch to In an Absent Dream by Shannon McGuire for my audiobook because I just think it'll be better. I am still waiting for other books to show up for the next series vlog, so I have no idea what I'm doing for Wednesday's video, and I'm very stressed about that. I might just do like a bookshelf scavenger hunt or something. Wait, that's such a good idea. Oh my god. I have been a terrible, terrible vlogger this week. I haven't wanted to be on camera. I haven't wanted to talk. I haven't wanted to do shit. So, sorry. I do have updates though. So, I finished Kissing the Witch, which I gave it a 4. So, I feel like anthologies are kind of hard to like rate and discuss because they have so many interconnecting parts and like so many short stories, and ones are gonna work for you and ones aren't gonna work for you. And for me, this just felt like someone trying to make every single fairy tale queer, but they didn't actually go through the emotional depths of what it means to be queer. And I don't know, it was written in the 90s, so I have to give it some grace and be like, that's kind of cool that you were even doing that at that point, since, you know, it worked for me and it didn't work for me, and it was a very quick read, so slay for that. I finally finished Angel Mage, which I think it's a 3. I think I don't care about the Musketeers. I think I don't care about a lot of the magic system and a lot of the characters. I found myself just like pulled out and not wanting to pick it back up. And I think in a few years this is going to be something I come back to, because I'm sure my rating will be different, and like this kind of might be unfair for me to say it's a 3, but it feels like a 3, you know? I'm sure this works for a lot of people. I'm just not personally one of them at this point. Maybe in the future I will be. Who knows? Oh my god, I haven't introduced you guys to Book. This is Book. My friend has like such a fascination with Krabby Abbies that they have like 17, and now most people in the friend group also have them. So that's Book. Homie chills. So for the prompt social media scroll, I couldn't find anything. So I used that to make a poll after I did like a dice roll where I had to pick a book between like so many odd pages, I forget. But the winner of that poll was City of Ghosts by V.E. Schwab. The dust jacket is at work because I forgot to bring it back. It's fine. But I haven't updated you on this at all. And I'm nearly finished. This has been so quick and easy to read. It's about this little girl who has to go to Edinburgh for the summer because her parents are filming a ghost hunting TV show. They don't know that she can see ghosts. This book has a main character that is very into Harry Potter. Like, when was this published? Because 2018, so it was like right before J.K. Rowling went fucking crazy. I can understand it, especially since V.E. Schwab probably had a very strong love of Harry Potter. I had a very strong love of Harry Potter. And if I had read this when it came out, I still would have had a very strong love of Harry Potter. But because I'm non-binary, and because J.K. Rowling hates trans and queer people especially, it's not doing what it wants to do. And it's making me ugh every time it's mentioned. Which is no fault of the book, of the author. It is completely outside forces that are making me go ugh. Which sucks because I am enjoying the storytelling and I'm enjoying the writing. It is for a middle grade audience, so it's not as like emotionally impactful for me as some of her other books have been. But V.E. Schwab is one of those authors that I just want to read everything from because a lot of her stuff really, really works for me. Like, I know a lot of people hated Gallant, but it worked for me. It was a 5-star. The Near Witch was a 5-star. Like, I think the only thing that hasn't been a 5-star that I've read from her was Vengeful, because I just wanted it to be more gay. So she is an author that I really love and I appreciate her work, and I'm gonna continue on in this series. It'll probably not be for a while because we all know how I am with series, but I don't think this is gonna get a higher than a 3 rating wise, just because like it does feel very, very easy. It's for children, so I get that. I want more of an emotional impact and I'm just not getting it. Maybe when we get further into the series and we grow with these characters a little more, we'll get that. But for now, I'm not getting shit. I do really like the characters in this though. Like, I really like Cassidy and I like Jacob. I love Laura. She is so slay. And the mom and the dad characters are both incredibly well done, and it feels like they just care about their daughter, which I don't read a lot of in fiction. Also Findlay, goat. I love you, sir. I would do anything for you. Also, the main villain in this is really scaring me. Maybe this is a 4. I think I'm talking myself into giving it a 4. Holy shit. I'm not finished with it, so depending on how the last literally 30 pages go, we'll figure it out. And because I finished Angel Mage, I needed to pick up a new audiobook as well, so I picked up In an Absent Dream by Seanan McGuire. It's Lundy's book, and I wasn't expecting Lundy to get a book. I love the Wayward Children series. Like, I haven't been giving them a 5. It's mainly been 4s, but they're so good. Like, Portal fantasy is not really my favorite type of fantasy, so I think that might be why it's lower for me. But I love how dark and gritty these are and how just magical and mystical they are, and they're really short, so they're really easy to get through. I'm like halfway through and I'm loving every fucking second of this, and I'm honestly really glad that this is a 10-book series because I want to eat it up, you know? Like, I really am enjoying the character of Moon and like this idea of fair trade and fair value and the goblin market. I love goblin market. Like, I think I've gone on record on this channel talking about how Goblin Market by Christina Rossetti is one of my favorite poems of all time. And I'm not a poetry person, but Goblin Market, something about it just, ooh, it's so good. So I'm very excited to like delve deeper into this world. I am sad that I'm only halfway through. I feel like within this world especially, there's just so many stories that Shannon Maguire could like dive into and develop further if she wanted to. I kind of feel that way about like every world in the Wayward Children series because they're all just incredibly vivid and really well done. I think if I was reading these physically, they would be a 5, but because I'm mainly been listening to them, I think that's preventing it from being a 5, just because, I don't know, it's hard for me to give audiobooks a 5. But because I'm almost done with City of Ghosts, and because I finished Guessing the Witch, I am going to roll again. I'm not rolling for another book because I did a scavenger hunt with my bookshelves for Wednesday's video. I do still need to read that, or I don't think it's going to take me that long to get through. Okay, so the roll that I did without you guys, I landed on Seance. So we're here. Okay. Hi, Frodo. Okay, so it's a 3 and a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. TBR Vet. I'm pretty sure this is the oldest book on the TBR. Okay, so for TBR Veteran, there were 3 books that I could have picked. 3 that I have had from the library since I got my card. So I picked Spell Hacker by M.K. England. No clue what this is about. I think it's about a hack job magic. I'm a little anxious because it's been on the TBR for so long. I have had this book out from the library for a while because no one's wanted it. So that does not give me faith. I know I can find an audiobook for this pretty easily, and I know that might be the best way for me to get through this, depending on how I feel about it. I'm nervous and I'm anxious, but we're gonna do it. Why have I held on to you if I haven't read you yet? I don't know, but it's kind of giving Six of Crows vibes just because, like, one last heist, famous last words. So hopefully I won't be comparing it to that, but I do like heist books because I really loved The Gilded Wolves, and I also really loved Six of Crows. So maybe this will be a win. We're gonna go with, I think this is gonna be a win. This vlog has been insanely short, and that's because I decided I didn't want to film this week. Am I going to change that for next week? Hopefully, but who knows. I want to be better. I'm gonna be better, but either way, I have an update. So I started Spell Hacker and I'm about halfway through. I don't know if I'm enjoying this. I think the premise is really fun. I really like... Hi! I don't know if I like the magic system or not. Like, it's not confusing, but it is just kind of... I don't know. It's just not my preferred magic system. The world is just our world, basically, and that's also just not my favorite in a fantasy novel. I'm not a big urban fantasy person. I think I thought I was when I originally put this in my TBR and when I originally picked it up from the library, but it's just not my thing. I do think I'm going to end up finishing it probably tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, maybe the next day. I keep saying I'm gonna finish stuff and then I never fucking do, so I might be jinxing myself when I'm saying that. So this week was fun. My friend came over, we made tacos. This little guy's finally getting less camera shy. He is purring so hard right now. Do you want to go? You wanna go? Good boy. So yeah, I think that next week is gonna be pretty okay. I'm going to the pumpkin patch. Don't know how much I'll film of that, but I know I'm gonna be having a fun time. I forgot to mention this to you earlier. I updated my Goodreads goal. It was set at 365, but now it's set at 400. Oh, come here if you want snuggles. Thank you. It's now set at 400. I think I can do it. According to Goodreads, I'm like 11 ahead. So thank you for watching. Sam says to subscribe if you want to see more of him. And why wouldn't you? Look at this little fucker. He's so cute and precious and I love him. Bye guys.